Today, I'm going to be working on a major upgrade to our seed starting setup. We start all of our plants inside every year as we do not have a greenhouse. So normally I would just hand water each of these with a watering can, and we are going to try to fix that today. The fix that I have in mind starts with a couple of 3D printed parts. This is a design that I found online for a manifold. So you could pour water in the top. It splits it into 12 different tubes. And the other part is a 3D printed bracket I designed that attaches to that manifold and allows me to hang them onto the side of the seed starting setup. And a couple of 3/4 inch screws are plenty for this, since it's not really going to have any weight hanging off of it. And there you go. Got the brackets installed. My first thought was that the little nubs that I have programmed onto here would be for me to wrap wire around to go underneath the legs on the 3D printed manifold to kind of support the weight, minimal as it is. But then I figured out that you can just kind of press up into it and the tapered sides of it kind of lock it on there. So after that, I just have been spraying a little bit of super glue around the side, and that seems to do the trick. I did that to this one here. That seems to be holding it in pretty good. Now my first testing of the design is using this silicone tubing. It is 6 millimeter inside diameter, 8 millimeter outside diameter, so a 1 millimeter wall thickness. And it is silicone tubing, which is great. I later figured out that cost-wise, to outfit this whole thing was going to be several $100s. So I have now switched what kind of plastic I'm using for the tubing. But as a proof of concept, this is halfway decent. I have individual clips down at the bottom that attach to the outside of the plant pots that hold the tubing in place while I'm watering. Those just stay like this the whole time, and when I need to water, I can pour water up here into the top of this. And these clips here are another homemade 3D print design. They're sized appropriately to fit the tubing inside and also to clip easily on the outside of these pots. We got our peppers as the test tray here. For the sake of comparison, this is how I normally would have watered these. And then I pull the tray out, flip it around, water the other side. And this is how I water these guys. All done. My estimation for this setup is that it takes me something like 8 minutes every day or every other day to get all of these watered by hand in my current method. With the watering setup with the tubing, should take more like 2 minutes a day. So not a huge time saving, but this should allow us to scale in the future as we do more of these.